Hey there, watchers. Sebastian here. And I have the biggest news ever. We're exploring New York City. Welcome to my life. New York! For breathing! We are here at the hotel and we are so hungry, so we're gonna head to Union Square Holiday Park? Holiday Market. Which is in Union Square Park, so we can get some food and holiday cheer. I took off my hat and I could feel the cold. You could say it was the best and worst time to go to New York because of the holiday season, as it was crowded. But it was also the greatest opportunity to experience that holiday feeling. Okay, we've got our hot apple cider for our holiday cheer. Tastes like the juice of an apple pie. You know when you have an apple pie and the liquid is left? That's what this tastes like.
Oh, yeah, I like that a lot. So sarap.
We found a Filipino shop here. We're gonna get that 3 sticks for 10. This is our protein for tonight. We've got pork, chicken, and beef. I think this one is the beef. Now the beef was quite chewy but had great flavor. The chicken was juicy and was lacking a bit of flavor, though the pork matched up the best. I always see the cheese wheel pasta online, and now we're gonna get one. Yeah! Oh, that's a lot. Oh, yeah, more cheese. Yes, here it is. Let's go. Oh, the flavor is so good. And somehow, I would still want a little bit more cheese, though. Our carbs for the night. Like it?
Oh, yeah.
The Boys Company Filipino Bakery. So they're mochi-filled cookies. Oh, it smells so good. This one is pandan. Look at that mochi. Wow, I like this cookie a lot. They did so well. I would suggest a little bit more intense pandan flavor just for this one. This is the salted caramel. Not too sweet, just a light flavor. I think what I'm looking for is just more mochi in the filling, but the flavor of the cookies are so good. Whew.
The initial crunch, that sense of, oh my god, it's so satisfying. Flavor-wise,
good.
Very, very good.
Yeah. We have our s'mores crepe, the way that they made it, so good. The top is mostly crepe though, so you have to get into the middle. This is so good!
What do you think is
Spotted Sebastian at Grand Central Station. Grand Central Station! We are at Bryant Park. Everybody's skating, but we do not have the energy right now to do that, so we're just taking it all in. We are inside the Empire State Building, but apparently we went through the exit, so we're gonna go around. We're really foggy because it's been a rainy day, so that's as much as we can see. We're walking through Macy's. It's beautiful Christmas wonderland with all of the shops. Macy's, ooh! It's so cold. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 in New York. I got my purple trench coat. I've been meaning to wear it, and it is a cold, cold morning. When I think New York food, I usually think of bagels and pizza. So of course, we had to start the day with a New York bagel. Oh, a cheese ball of the New York. 1, 2, 3. There's so much protein in this one. This is like a super yummy breakfast sandwich. I love it. Pia bagel with a scallion lox schmear. Has a nice crunchy outside for the bagel. I think it is a little bit of a thinner bagel though, because I was expecting a little bit more fluffy.
This is cheese heaven. Oh my god.
The NYC was a little bit salty because of all the meat. It was our first bagel, so we will try more for comparison, but this is definitely delicious. There's an ad on the subway that says "Don't be someone's subway story," which is really ironic because we literally had 3 major subway stories on this day. We are currently at the subway. It is delayed because in New York fashion, there was an accident in the Bronx and apparently somebody got ran over by a train. We are here at Central Park. It is such a cold day, quite gloomy, but that's fine. Although what would make this even more perfect is if we had a cup of hot coffee, no, hot chocolate or hot matcha to just fill in the whole vibe. Oh, it's so nice. I feel like I am in a movie. Those are some buildings, and then that is the Bow Bridge right there. And there's a guy selling some really nice art over there. We want to get some of the art, but we don't really have anywhere to hold it for the rest of the day since it's a long day ahead. I'm really vibing with my outfit today though, so yeah. There are quite a few major spots to see in Central Park, and it is a huge park. You have to really allot a lot of time for it. But we were able to walk through the Ramble, and we also got to see the Bow Bridge, where a lot of iconic scenes are. We also got to take some photos at the iconic Bethesda Fountain and Terrace. Elijah keeps on saying John Wick, but I'm saying Gossip Girl. So we're here at the Bethesda Fountain. No water. It's all good. It's all good. There's horses, and it smells like Manila area. And we even went to this Alice in Wonderland statue thing, which was okay for me.
Hello.
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 Echo.
We have walked through Central Park. Well, the most we could do because we barely scratched the surface on this huge park. Please don't judge me, but I'm not the type of traveler who likes to go into museums. I prefer walking around, taking in the scenery, and eating some delicious food. Which is why we ended up at the Met Steps to have our first New York hot dog. Got to eat our hot dog in front of the Met. What a day, what a day. We got the jumbo one for Elijah and I to share. Not my favorite thing. And I definitely don't like the sauerkraut on top of it.
Ooh, sour. Kraut.
Not my favorite of our New York foods, but hey, we gotta try it. We just literally heard somebody say, "How you doing, mister?" I was like, is that Joey?
Joey vibes.
Elijah wanted some ramen for lunch, and I won't really know if it was the ramen or the Naruto that led us here. It was definitely the Naruto. Ooh, very flavorful, very simple, love that. At this point, we were still pretty full from the hot dog, so a light lunch was the way to go. The ramen was worth it, and they had really juicy karaage. It's getting cold. We are gonna get some Swedish candy at Bon Bon. I'm so excited! It's so cute! This is gonna be really hard. They've got packaged ones, they've got scoopable ones. I have to make sure that I don't buy so much because last time we bought so much and we didn't even eat it. Our strategy is to get one of each or two if it looks good. This is our bag. We try not to fill up too much, and this was $7. Swedish candy is different in the sense that they don't use a lot of artificial any colorings and ingredients. And honestly, the one that we just taste tested was so freaking good. And a lot of them are also gelatin free, which makes them great for vegans who love candy. Food becomes very popular online, and Lorraine Bakery was one of those places that we had to find out if it was worth it. It smells so good here, I could eat the smell. $11. Got the perfect seat by the window. They kind of look like muffin tops, dark chocolate with peanut butter. Okay, looks like it's gonna be a crunchy on the outside. Oh, flavor, so good. Really soft in the middle and has just enough crunch on the outside. They're 2 chocolate chip cookies. It's so warm and melty.
I need some milk.
Oh yeah, it needs milk. To perfect the cookie experience, we got some milk. That leveled it up to perfection. It is worth it. At this point of the day, I was feeling tired. The jet lag was kicking in, all the steps we've been taking. All I wanted to do was lie down on a comfortable bed. We just rode the bus. It was actually pretty chill. But what woke me up and gave me all of the energy that I needed was heading to Times Square. Times Square! Perfect energy. Now, some people would say that this is an underwhelming experience, but I would say I was perfectly whelmed. And it actually kind of felt surreal because I couldn't imagine that I was actually here. we searched up places to eat before a Broadway show, Los Tacos No. 1 was one of the options. Now I will say the flavor of their tacos were good, but I didn't really enjoy the corn tortilla.
They're charging $5 per taco.
Tide pen, I got food in my jacket again. Ugh, this has happened to me so many times today. It's already my third time this happened. Just as we're about to leave, everybody's filling in. Hello, the Book of Mormon. I would say the Book of Mormon is one of my top favorite musicals. And also, it has a lot of like nods to other musicals in the way that they created those songs. It's still quite early, but everybody's lining up very early right now.
We're like 10 minutes early, but it's okay.
Yeah, 10 minutes early to the opening of the line. We're here, OMG. Look at that. Look at our flavor, and we will see you after. It is raining so crazy. I think my biggest issue these days is just figuring out which option out of the mountains of options. We were supposed to go to this place called Joe's Pizza, but if you saw the line, if you know what a never-ending line is, that's exactly what it was. It was packed. So let's try our pizza. So let's start with this buffalo chicken. Ooh, hot.
What a cheese toast.
I'm not sure if I'm just hungry or if that was a good. It tastes pretty good. It's not like, oh my god, this is the best pizza ever, but it's a solid pizza. Very excited about this one. It has pepperoni, has some cheese. Also pretty good in flavor if you like that thicker crust, but I will say this one tastes much better.
It has a good undercarriage actually, the pizza.
Oh, undercarriage.
That cheese, very comfortable. The honey gives a nice touch. I would say I do like the texture of the New York pizza better than the Detroit style, but the pepperoni is really good.
Wiped out for the day. Another breakfast, another bagel. Today we went to Broad Nosh Bagels, and it was a pretty rush hour because we woke up late, so there were so many people. We got another bagel sandwich and a bagel schmear, and while the flavors were good, the bagel was so chewy, to the point where it was kind of hard to eat. So I would still pick Bio Bagel over this one. I decided to wear a skirt today, and I hope I don't regret it. I get kicked in the butt by that every time I go in. We are currently in Soho and we're gonna do a bit of shopping. Not so much shopping because we don't really have a lot of space in our luggage, but just enough to look around, especially the thrift shops here. Well, we went to 4 or 5 different thrift stores. The selections were great. Some of them were quite expensive. However, a lot of the things that they were selling were coats and sweaters, which honestly I won't be able to wear after this trip. And 2, because of the rain, the layers, the boots, I am not very inclined to try on things. I guess it's good because it saves me. As tennis fans and Wilson lovers, we are at the biggest Wilson store in the world, which is in New York. It's so beautiful, the rackets. I was so shy to review the pizza because the guy was like looking at us, but it's $1.50 and it tasted pretty good, but you can tell like the ingredients are lower quality, but the flavor was good. Actually it tastes like a SNR Landers pizza. It's a little greasy though, right there. We are at another pizza shop. It's called Cellos Pizzeria, and we're gonna compare this one to the $1.50 pizza that we just tried. Start off with the cheese one so we can really compare it. You can already see the difference from the back. It's a lot more toasty. Crust is, ooh, more toasty as well. This one has a lot more layers of flavor. Like you can really taste the different spices and herbs that they use. Spinach is strong in that one, but we needed our fiber. The thinness of it and the crunchiness of it, that's not the pizza I'm looking for.
I gave Claudio's a 6.1 based on the Portnoy scale.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that too.
The undercarriage is better. You can feel the crunch. I tasted the tomato sauce a lot better. It has great flavor. 7.3 out of 10.
So you like this one better?
I like this one better.
It's cold, but you know what we're gonna get next? I don't know. Ice cream! They say that the best shops in New York are the mom and pop shops that you randomly walk into, just like Daveys Ice Cream shop. They had really good ice cream flavors, and they even had a toasted marshmallow on top of chocolate. Although the hot chocolate was a little bit too rich, it's still a cute place to go to. That is the Flatiron building. Although they covered it a little bit, we can make plancha now. Did you see John Wick, Elijah?
No, he's dead.
Spoiler. Traveling usually means your plans will change. Our original dinner plans swapped out for some sushi by the Rockefeller Center. This was Blue Ribbon Sushi Bar, and they had high quality fish, but their sushi rice was not the best. And around the area was also another cookie place that was supposed to be great, so we tried it out, but it wasn't my favorite. Mostly because the cookies had no bite to them.
Reminiscent of like your friend baking you cookies for Christmas.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
You know?
Broadway show 2, we are watching Hadestown. Hopefully it's going to be Jordan Fisher who was in the cast, because he's going to play until January, and hopefully we don't miss him. Yes! So good. My only problem was that there was a tall girl who was in front of me, and I had to keep moving back and forth, and I could pretty much not see of the stage. But anyways, the singing was great. I will say I like the second half much better than the first half because it got more intense. The story was more alive there too. And though everybody knows the story of Eurydice and Orpheus, everybody was still kind of like shocked at the ending. I won't spoil it just in case you don't know it.
It's kind of hard to spoil a 2,000-year-old love story.
It's currently 6 degrees out, and everybody is so cold. Everybody has been like shouting and yelling at because like the wind is intense. But we're gonna get our after show pizza as part of our new tradition here. Wow. We got the buffalo chicken and the vodka, which is kind of like a cheese, but I think it has like a few extra cheeses. Does it have vodka?
Yeah.
Oh. Something that we must know is that a good pizza for me is something that feels like a commercial pizza but also has that brick oven feel. And Zillions is that.
The cheese is really, really, really good. Really thick. I like it a lot. Oh, I like it a lot.
Good morning. We're marshmallows.
Marshmallow.
Supposed to be 0 degrees today. So. And just like that, it was our last breakfast in New York City. Heavy door, please watch your hands and fingers. Oh my god! And of course, we had to finish it off with a bagel. We are here at Bagels a Sandwich, and it is so cold outside. I have double gloves. Look at this. Look at this. My hands are so cold. Bagels. Bagels to Sandwiches has a really nice crunchy texture for their bagels, but I will say that flavor-wise, it was very overpowering. Like for the sandwich, the meat was the main thing that you could taste. So if I were to choose from all the 3 that we went to, P.O. Bagel takes the win. We are currently on Wall Street, which means I can be a wolf. Oh, I'm the Wolf of Wall Street. We have another person. It's Jasper. Hi, Jasper.
Hi.
We're gonna ride the Staten Island ferry. It's free, and we're gonna hopefully see the Statue of Liberty. First experience for everyone. Yeah.
For the Eastern native right here.
The rest of this day went by so fast. We visited Little Italy to try out a restaurant called Lamella. It had great reviews, but the bread they served was kind of stale, and while the pasta sauces were amazing, we weren't quite sure if the pasta itself was fresh. And then we ended up going on this cannoli hunt. And I've never had a cannoli before, so we're gonna try one here at Ferrara! They have so many desserts. It's so good. And would you look at this gelato selection? Ferrara had really good cannolis. I would describe them as a crunchy donut because the inside tasted like the glaze of a donut and the outside was crunchy. The outside was like a crunchy dough. And the chocolate coated one tasted even better. The next two shops we tried, which was Cannoli King and another Ferrara, just could not match up. If you have tried cannolis in the past, let me know if a cannoli also tastes like a gingerbread, because that's kind of what the last two tasted like. We also met up with Elijah's friends this day, so we all had dinner at Angela's Pizza for yet another Italian meal. We had a bunch of pasta and we had pizza, which was so delicious. I honestly wish I could have eaten more, but we were so full at this point. Dinner is done. 2 times Italian food today. I am done with Italian food for a while.
Sure.
There's Mason. Hi, Mason. Bye, Mason. Bye, Tita Tita. Bye, Jess. Bye, Jasper. We are here. We're here.
Last musical.
Hoping nobody tall stays in front of us. We were upgraded 4 seats in front, so yay! Back to the future. The New York trip was a short trip, but a packed trip. And the biggest thing that I learned is that I love the energy of a city. I truly want to go back to New York one day, and I hope that it could happen soon because there's a lot more shows and a lot more food that I want to try and eat. So remember, when it comes to experiences, you always deserve to eat. The video's over, but that doesn't mean you have to go. You can still subscribe or watch the next video. Thanks for watching.